back in the old days, maybe 86, 87, I can't remember which particular year it was, I was doing sound for Butthole Surfers. I did their sound for 11 years. But one of the really interesting shows we did is we did a West Coast, what I call briefcase tour, and then came back to do woodshop. And of course, during this actual, briefcase tour of the West Coast, we had some really seminal things happen to the band. One, we got some of the amazing film stock that might have stunned you, like the penis reconstruction surgery, everything else. And then, of course, one of the other fun things that happened on that tour was one of our fans gave us about maybe 2 feet of hardcore gay porn magazines. So this is a briefcase tour. In other words, we're flying out with just minimal gear. So we would always go to the back of the airplane because that's where the bathrooms and most importantly, where the liquor was. So on the way out, we literally filled up the seat backs with gay porn. We're very careful sticking them in there. And I know it had to be an interesting thing, but after that, since we already had our gear together, we did a wood shop, and everything was going along good. It's like we hit town early, and afterward, we could buy a pony keg of beer. We got other stuff. We already had clothes with us, and then of course, at the last second, the band had already eaten their acid. Toxic Shock is added right in front of the band where it's supposed to play. I hadn't eaten my acid, but at this point, it was a relatively interesting set that was played by the Buttholes. They totally killed it. But of course, Toxic Shock did like, a 30-minute set. We did like 45 minutes. It should have been like 30-minute set, but it kind of drug on because of artistic license. But that was one of my interesting experiences with the band. I had more fun over time, but that to me was one of the really fun things.